Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. Welcome to my channel. Welcome if you're new. I'm Charlene, also known as Wonky Willems. Today I wanted to work on some paintings with you all. I have this huge stack of paintings that are unfinished, just hanging out in the art studio, and I thought that it would be good to spend 15 to 20 minutes each day this week working on them. And I am going to speed up while I'm actually working on them, and then after my painting session we'll come back and kind of chat about the progress I made, any thoughts of where I want to take the painting next, that kind of a thing. I'm trying to show a little bit of my palette over here so you can see that where I'm putting the paints and when I rinse my brushes. I know it's not the most ideal setup, but this way you can kind of see. I did gather a few paints. I will do my best to kind of show you the paints I'm using and the paint brushes that I'm using. I do have my favorite ones here. These are a lot of filberts. These are just from Hobby Lobby. I cannot find the pack of filberts at Hobby Lobby anymore, but these are just their Fine Touch brand at Hobby Lobby. So they're nothing really fancy, but I like them. They work for me. I do have a few kind of one-off ones here that I may or may not use. I have like a three round. I also have some flat ones. It all depends on what I'm working on, how I'm feeling, and I know it's a huge no-no, but sometimes I even use my round watercolor brushes for acrylic. And as far as my paint goes, I am predominantly using just craft paint. It ranges from brands between, Craft Smart, Apple Barrel. What else do I have here? This is Joanne Fabrics brand, Top Notch. I do have some Ceram Coat, as well as some folk art paints. I'm not sure if I will be grabbing any professional grade paints. We'll see how it goes, but without further ado, I am going to start going through this stack and see what speaks to me, and we'll see what I can get done in 15 to 20 minutes. If you would like to grab your paint supplies and paint along with me, I am going to put some music on. I do have a nice hot tea here for myself. I'm going to set a timer, and I will talk to you guys after this first painting session.
By creating an imaginary picture. Usually it's something that moves.
this is how far I got on day 1 this week of working on my stack of paintings. I did go over my timer of 15 minutes because I kind of started getting in the zone, and I really wanted to get the orange cat like painted before I got up from my desk. So I only spent, I don't know, maybe another 5, not more than 10 minutes just finishing up the cat. There are a couple areas that now that I'm finished with it, that I'm getting like a knee-jerk reaction that I want to go and touch up, like in here on the tail. I want to make the tail rounder here. But something that I am very much trying to do with my drawing as well as my painting is stop myself from trying to make everything look so perfect, because I'm noticing with so many other artists who are a little more loose in their style, I love the imperfections of it. But then when I sit down to do my art, I am like always trying to like fix this and fix that and like make everything look clean and crisp and perfect, which that's a style in itself. But I also want to get to the point where I'm making more art, because that's the process that I love. And if I'm sitting here fixing stuff all the time, I'm not really making art. I'm more focused on perfection, and I'm trying to break that habit. So as I'm looking at this, there are a few spots that I would normally want to go back in and fix, but I'm stopping myself. But I'm happy that I got the cat painted. I did put out a dark orange, a mid-orange color, and white, and I only used the mid-orange and the white, and I kind of mixed them together as I was painting. And this is just on a scrap piece of wood from my garage that we had left over when we were cleaning, because we had tons of it and I don't want to throw it away, so I'm going to paint on all of it. I ended up not using any of that dark orange that I wanted to do stripes with, so maybe the next time I sit down and paint, I can put stripes on this cute little cat. Honestly, like, she's almost done. I just want to maybe do some stripes. I'm not sure if I'm going to do pink cheeks, like a little pink cheek wash. I probably do, because that's my thing. Need some little catch lights, and then these ghosts need to be brought to life. So I don't foresee it taking much longer to finish this cutie. And as you've seen, I didn't use any of the dark orange, but I don't ever let any of my paint go to waste. I then will just paint whatever paint I have left over onto some scrap papers or junk mail so that I can use it for collage, because I absolutely love making collage art. And then it's almost like I'm always, in a way, replenishing my collage stash while I'm also completing beautiful masterpieces. So I will see you guys tomorrow for day 2 and see how we get along with our painting. Day 2 is in the books. I think this kitty is looking so cute. I am very pleased with how it's going. The actual kitty itself is completely done. I did add the little tiger stripes with a darker orange. I actually mixed the mid-tone orange and the dark orange just to kind of make it more blendable. And then I did go in with this apple barrel candy pink. This is my favorite color to use for cheeks, and I diluted it with this satin glazing liquid. It's slow drying extender for acrylic colors by Golden. I absolutely love this for doing glazes and kind of just blending things over. I really like to use it for my cheeks. Looks like I got a little speck of something in there. Okay, got it. Yeah, so I also want to do the cheeks on the ghost in the same way. A little bit goes a long way with this stuff. Like, I put one little dot of it over here and I still have some left over. I also need to take my extra paints here and put them on some scrap paper. But I also made myself a little template of the ghost out of tracing paper and drew out where I wanted the eyes, the mouth, and the arms so that I could just easily take a piece of transfer paper. This is Saral transfer paper. I get it on Amazon. One roll lasts forever. If you don't like red, they have other colors. I think they have yellow, blue, and a graphite color. I will, tomorrow when we sit down again, I will probably go in and lighten this up with like a gum eraser. What else did we do today? Oh, I added the catch lights with a Posca marker. And what else? This is a Stabilo Carbothello. It's like a chalk pastel and it like erases. I have these in quite a few colors. I don't use them to actually, I think that might be the only ones I have right here on my desk. Here's another one. I know I have a purple one also. There it is. Okay, so these are the colors that I have in these. I don't use them to actually like add marks to my work because I'm more of a acrylic paint girl. I absolutely love these though for planning out where you want your painting to be, because a little bit of water and it's gone, or even you can even erase it because it's like a chalk. So I used the orange one to kind of pre-plan where I wanted my stripes. And what else tools should I mention? Oh, this. I used this for tracing my eyes and mouth and stuff. This is just like one of those rock painting dot tools, or you can find it in like the nail care section for like nail art for the dots. If you don't have something like this, you can also use like a pointed knitting needle. I have used that before. Do I have one right here? This is a gigantic one, but you would use a smaller knitting needle. You can even just use a ballpoint pen. You could use a pointed skewer. I have some more of these little, they also look like this, little dot tools. But I am very happy with how she is turning out. I'm so excited. I'm hoping one more session and she will be done and I can put her up on my wall easel, because I have not added any completed paintings to that guy in quite some time. So I will see you guys tomorrow for day 3.
So then, why?
Okay, so for day 3, I did go overtime again a little bit, just by a couple minutes. I did want to get these little cheeks on before I got up for today. I also felt like it kind of looked a little bare. I'm probably going to add a few more things, so we will probably be running into a day 4 for this beautiful little guy. I grabbed just a piece of plastic from like a sticker pack or whatever. I use this as auditioning plastic. I've talked about this before to kind of see if I like something somewhere with my Posca pens. And so I was auditioning adding hearts, and I do like the hearts, so I am going to add some more hearts. I think that is all I will add to this. I thought about adding, maybe I'll audition putting some eyelashes on the evil eye there. And I'm thinking for my edges, I want to do them in the pink color for the cheeks. So I thought we would be able to get her done in 3 days, but to be completely happy, I think we're going to go into day 4. Some supplies that I did use today are obviously the plastic. I've used multiple Posca pens here. This is just regular washi that I got from a pack on Temu. I like to use washi instead of masking tape or artist tape because I find that masking tape and artist tape, they're too sticky, and depending on whatever surface you're working on, it might ruin your paper or rip some of your paint off, like if you're using it as like a masking like I was here. I also just used a regular gum eraser. This one has lasted me like over 2 years, this little piece. I absolutely love gum erasers. What else did I use? Anything new? I don't think I used anything else new. So I'm so excited to get this girl done. So I will see you guys tomorrow for day 4. Right, you guys, she is all done. I almost forgot at the end there to try to do the eyelashes on the evil eye, and I did decide to put them on. I think she is gorgeous. I like the pink edges. It gives it just a little bit more of like a finished look doing the edges, and I do like doing a different color than my background color just for a little pop, and I usually will choose a color from within my painting. I did have a little fiasco with doing my signature down here. Wood is not the most smooth surface, so my Posca marker caught on a ridge in the wood and it kind of like sprayed a little bit, and it just, yeah, it was a fiasco. So I feel like I need to clean this up just a little bit still to be happy with it. But I'm absolutely in love with how she turned out. I'm going to let her dry for a couple of days before I seal it. When I do seal it though, I usually use this Liquitex Professional Satin Varnish. I love this. It gives it just a hint of shine, but nothing crazy. I don't know if they make a matte version in this Liquitex, but I've been using this one for years and I absolutely love it. But I do give my paintings at least 3 days to dry fully. I know I'm not using professional grade paint or anything, but I do have paintings that I've used just craft paint with that I've painted over 10 years ago and sealed it with this, and they are as vibrant today as they were 10 years ago with bottled craft paint. I can't say what it'll look like in 100 years, but over 10 years later, it's still beautiful and poppin'. But I hope you guys really enjoyed this series. I have many more paintings that I need to finish, and I found even more unfinished wood pieces. So if you did like this video, please give it a like and a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing to my channel. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next episode of Finish a Painting with Me. Goodbye.